I hear people constantly talking, I got laid off from my job, I can't find work, money is tight. People are ashamed to talk about it. It's really hard. It's really a blow to somebody's ego to lose a job after 20+ years working there.
There's been an increase in people coming to the group that I facilitate.
I got a call from a minister, and she was really concerned about the members of her parish, several in particular, who were thinking about suicide.
We've had problems in our schools where young teenagers have been committing suicide at alarming rates.
A lot of kids feel like they just don't really have someone who will listen to them, and so when they don't have someone who will listen to the small things, those small things build up and build up and build up, and then eventually, you have a huge problem.
People want to talk so that they can have those few moments, the pain goes away for a period of time. Mental pain, psychological pain, maybe even physical pain.
3 years ago, March 25th, this March 25th, I lost my husband to suicide, and I was 4 months pregnant at the time.
Nobody wants to do it, but they feel that just to get past this pain that they're in, it's their only way out.
And you just see something deep inside you that is eating away at you. And I truly feel like that's where my husband was at.
It's not about death. It's about stopping the pain.
When you're feeling like my husband was feeling, he was not letting anyone else into what he was going through.
I looked at the stats one day and could not believe how many calls we actually weren't able to answer. And as great as it was that we were there taking the calls, it would be even better if we could take the rest of those.
And it's sad when somebody tells you that. Would you stay on the phone with me for 5 or 10 minutes? I'm not going to talk to anybody else during the course of the day.
The parents that are worried and stressed, putting that worry and stress on their kids.
The kid trying to take on more than they necessarily can. That's when things get tough.
I was really angry. I had this beautiful daughter who was never going to meet her dad. And you can kind of dwell on all that. And when it's time for everyone, in a different way, it's time to move on.
That the Samaritans is going to be a place that a lot of people are going to turn to talk about these sorts of issues, and a place where they know they won't be judged or felt sorry for, just somebody to be there and support them and say, hey, you can do this and it's going to be okay.
When I went to the first Commonwealth Corps training and met all these people from different services who were helping with different services, I could see how us coming together would be so much stronger than what any one of us could do on our own.
Teamwork is a critical component of the Samaritans, from the Commonwealth Corps and how we work together there to how we work together on the phone.
I often think about my cousin and his struggles and how painful it must have been for his final moments. They helped me so much. I wanted to help someone else, and I wanted to help another family. Like, I feel like I've been able to help my own family, and I wanted to just continue to make my cousin proud, like I always used to make him.
Yeah, you hear a lot of stuff on the phones. It can be really difficult at times. But there's such a support network within Samaritans volunteers, the staff, everybody sort of is together.
It's been a lifelong dream after I lost Brian to run the Boston Marathon, because that was like his proudest moment, was to run that marathon and run for him and run for something that really impacted my life.
It's definitely about hope. I have so much more faith in even just our community. I really feel like, we're making a difference.
Any student can really befriend any of their peers, and really try and make a difference towards fixing this problem that really kind of has hit our community hard in the past few years.
We all do completely different things, and yet we can all come together and still volunteer because anyone can listen.
Some people have gone through way too much, But I mean, it's good to know that just listening can help. And when they say, you know, thank you, and you can tell that, you know, they are less stressed than when they originally called, you know, then it makes...
It's very rewarding.
Yeah, it makes everything that you know, did in that call worth it. And I guess I kind of hope that it'll just make it so that any student will just be willing to listen to any other student.
Me and the rest of the Needham volunteers, we all want to bring hope to our community, because for a while there, people were panicking.
Running this marathon is very personal for me because I didn't get to do it with Brian, but I ran for something that, you know, he ended his life, and hopefully I can help other people.
We're all kind of working as one against one particular problem.
I often feel like people don't care about other people. Just, you know, if somebody bumps into you, they don't say they're sorry. You know, do people really care about other people? And then, you know, I come to Samaritans and I see all these people who volunteer their time so selflessly to be there for other people. And I'm reminded that there are people who care about other people and really want to do something positive for the world. And that helps me sleep better at night.